How to create a simple SOP template. Have you ever wondered how to create a simple standard operating procedure template? This is a key skill in administrative careers, especially when it comes to managing tasks and documents. Let's break down the steps you need to follow to create an effective template. First, start with a header section at the top of your template. This should include a clear title that describes the purpose of the standard operating procedure. Next, include the date of creation or the last revision. This helps everyone know when the document was last updated. Don't forget to add the names of the authors responsible for creating the document. Moving on to the introduction section, clearly state the purpose of the standard operating procedure. What specific task or process does it cover? It's also important to identify which departments or roles will use this document. This helps ensure that the right people have access to the information they need. Next, list any required materials or resources. This could include specific documents, software, or equipment that someone will need to follow the standard operating procedure effectively. Being clear about what is needed can save time and prevent confusion. Now let's talk about roles and responsibilities. Define who is involved in the process and what their specific tasks are. For example, who is responsible for each step of the procedure? This clarity helps everyone understand their part in the process. The procedure steps are the core of your standard operating procedure. You can present these steps in various formats. A step-by-step list is straightforward and easy to follow. Alternatively, a checklist can be useful for tasks that requiring multiple checks. If the process has a clear chain of command, a hierarchical format might work best. For more complex processes, consider using a flowchart to illustrate decision points and paths. You might also want to include a frequently asked questions or troubleshooting section. This can help users quickly resolve common issues they may face while following the standard operating procedure. Finally, provide references and resources. Include any additional documentation or guidelines that may be helpful for those using the standard operating procedure. This could be links to policies or tools that support the process. By following these steps, you can create a simple yet effective standard operating procedure template. This will not only help streamline administrative tasks, but also ensure consistency across your organization. Remember, a well-structured standard operating procedure can make a big difference in how efficiently tasks are completed.